Prepare to be deeply moved as we showcase these heartwarming reunions of soldiers returning home to their families. It was the best surprise ever as Dad was home after being deployed for 6 months.
Give me this. Who's that?
What, buddy?
Okay.
Joel surprised his grandparents after being away for 3 years, and he got the best reaction.
Oh my goodness, Joel! How are you doing?
That's why we had to go.
A 12-month deployment and 7 plane delays later. This guy was finally back with his parents. A dad surprised his girl when he was home from the military, and she jumped into his arms. After 205 days, Alan was finally back home. It was the loveliest surprise as a military dad returned home to reunite with her daughter at school after an 8-month deployment. The kids were surprised by their daddy after 9 long months apart, and it was so cute. When he was home from almost a year of deployment, Uncle surprised his nephew at school. After nearly 10 months of being deployed, a mom sailor was finally home.
Oh my God, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Oh my God! You weren't supposed to be here for 2 weeks.
It was so good as Kobe was home to his loved ones after 10 months of being overseas. A dad was surprised by his son who was home on military leave after being gone for 9 months.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Oh.
You want to cry?
Oh.
After being gone in the military for 6 months, Oliver was back home to pull off the ultimate Christmas surprise. Alex was home early from deployment after already being a year away and surprised his mom, and it's so sweet. This girl's bonus dad flew to Texas to surprise the kiddos after coming home from deployment. Rhonda surprised her son after returning home from a 6-month deployment, and it's so sweet. Dad was finally home to his kids in the States after being overseas for a year, and it was such a precious moment.
Look, Arlie, look! Look! Look who it is!
Oh my God, what's up, big dinosaur? What you got? You got some fruit? Is it good? Give me a hug.
Ashley and her daughter were reunited with their soldier after 73 days apart. Six months was a long time, but Emmy was finally reunited with her soldier again after being separated by 2,000 miles. It was such a blessed moment as Dad surprised his son at school after being deployed for quite some time. A soldier came home after a year in deployment and surprised his in-laws. Daddy comes home after a long 15 months in Saudi Arabia, and the love and smiles are the best.
Hey, Baby. Got my kids with me. What's up, They got my Spanish butter.
This girl surprised her family after being on a deployment for 9 months, and it's so beautiful.
Baby.
Every time, don't do it. Oh, Lord have mercy. She didn't know it either. Oh, look at the face. That's so sweet.
After 10 months overseas, Jacob was home to his parents, and his mom refused to let go. Jay surprised the parents at church after her deployment, and it's so lovely. It was the longest 9 months of her life, but Sandra was finally home to her parents. Briangelis saw her mom when she was at work for the first time after a long deployment. Daddy came home on Father's Day after 7 months away, and it was the sweetest as he reunited with his 2 girls. Dad was home after being gone for 256 days in the Navy, and it couldn't be sweeter.
Come here, baby. Come here, come here.
Hey, how do we get out of here?
I miss y'all.
I'm fine now.
You're fine now, I know. I miss you so much.
I don't even know if I'm recording right.
Yeah.
After 6 long months, Courtney was finally home to her little girl. This guy was able to get home in the middle of his deployment and surprised his son at his high school graduation. This was the moment Jay was surprised by her dad, who came home from a year-long deployment and surprised her at school.
Hey, baby. I'm here too. I'm here too.
This girl was surprised by her dad at the door when he came home from serving overseas.
Who are you?
Trying to pick you up from school, dork.
It was a sweet moment as Dad was home and surprised his son.
Oh my God. Come on, boy.
These kids got the best surprise ever when their dad was finally home from his long deployment. After 6 months in the Marine Corps, this guy was home to surprise his parents, and Mom's face was priceless. Big Brother was home after being stationed in the Great Lakes and surprised his little sis at school. Bucky came back home to Texas to surprise his mom and dad after being gone a while in the Navy. This soldier returned home after a 8-month deployment to surprise her gymnastic daughter, and it's so sweet.
Yay!
It was perfect timing as Emmeline surprised her sisters at one of their graduations, and they had no idea. April was back home from a 9-month deployment to surprise her baby boy. Ten months later, and Devin's husband was back home, and it was such a wholesome moment. After a 7-month-long deployment, a dad surprised his daughter at school. It had been 10 months since the kids had seen their dad, and this was finally the moment they did. A military dad was back to his loved ones, and they couldn't be happier to have him back. Kyle was home after a 10-month deployment, and it was such a nice surprise.
The bread.
What's up, Billy?
I heard the door.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
What's up, Billy?
Sorry, Kyle. I'm eating. Yeah, me and Kyle.
Okay, I want to do the same damn thing.
Please.
Black. Mom, is the bread done?
Oh, I don't know.
Black now. Oh, yeah. I love it! I love it!
The puppies welcomed back their dad, who had been on deployment for a while. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this one as well.